YouTube, I am back. Girl. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I am your host, Duchess. And honey, I just finished Bridgerton. The first part of season 3. Woo! Girl. So I had to come to y'all with this review. Honey, this ketchup, this surmise, excuse my excitement. That last episode was everything. Everything. Put your lighters up. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. So all of this commentary, of course, is educational purposes only. Refer to the YouTube disclaimer. The whole acting. It's on the screen. You know what it is. Let's get into Bridgerton, the summary of it all, just a recap of it all. Girl. So, if you haven't checked out my season 3, episode 1, please look at the video. I am growing this channel. I'm new at this thing. And I'm trying to give y'all what y'all want. So, season 2, 3, and 4. Let's just sum it up. So, episodes 2, 3, and 4. Let me calm down, y'all. Let me just calm down a little bit. You're going to see why I'm all excited by the time we get to it. So, episode 2 is pretty cool. The people find out that that Colin is actually helping Penelope kind of, find her a husband. So, she becomes the laughingstock of the next ball. The secret gets out, and she's embarrassed. She learns at this next ball. At first, she's doing pretty good, but she meets a gentleman that she likes pretty well. The Lord Dublin. Lord Dublin is still in pursuit of her. The crowd learns that she solicited Colin to help her find a husband. They start teasing her. Like Colin is noticing that she's doing pretty well, and he doesn't like it too much. Like he cannot keep his eyes off of her. He just doesn't like it too much. So the secret gets out. Everybody's kind of gossiping about it. She becomes a laughingstock, and Penelope is running out again. She's at home. She's upset. She's embarrassed. She writes the next episode of Lady Whistledown, writes about herself, rips herself a new one. She feels like, it would draw attention if she didn't write about it, because the job is to tell all the gossip. So Colin comes and see her that night. He comes over to see her, to check on her, and she's not okay. She's got the spinster thing looming over her. No one would ever want to date her now. Like, she's a joke, and anyone that dated her right now, or called on her as they call it, would also be subject to the embarrassment. Her mom just ripped her a new one. Like, are you really, really interested in love? I thought you was just buying new clothes and changing your wardrobe for the fun of it all. So why are you being so silly? Like, her mom is down on her. Her mom is embarrassed. You're bringing shame on us again. We've dealt with all this stuff. So she is feeling despondent. I don't even know if despondent is a word, but we're going to keep moving. So, Colin is checking on her. She's not okay. He's really sorry. He did not intend for, her to be hurt. He was only trying to help, and he's really concerned. She asked Colin to kiss her, y'all. She was like, I don't want to die never being kissed. I'm going to be a spinster. I know that nothing is going to come of it. I know we're just friends. Can you just do me this favor? You're the only person that I know that, I can trust. So will you do it, baby? Colin kisses her. Honey, and they get into that kiss and then they break. They both are shocked. Colin takes his behind back home. And Penelope is in her room. They are shocked. They are shocked. They are shocked, right? I forgot to tell y'all that season 2, I'm sorry. I keep saying season 2. Episode 2 opened up. Girl, Colin was in the bed with 2 women. Colin has been sowing his wild. I thought Colin was like faking the funk and, just giving the people what they wanted. Girl, no. Colin is out there over in France and Spain, and he is doing the women. He was in bed with 2 women. Our little Colin. Anyway, so Francesca is bored with the ball of it all. She just wants to get this all over with, find her husband, get it all over with, because she just don't know. She's resolved that she just may not feel the butterflies and get the true love thing like her parents had. So, but it's exhausting. She doesn't want to deal with all of the frillies, right? So she steals away from the ball. She finds her a piano. She's playing the piano because she loves the piano. And the queen comes in and catches her playing the piano, and she is impressed. She's also impressed. She's also impressed that she's not playing to like please her. Like, she's not putting on a show. This is something that she's really passionate about, and she's playing for her enjoyment, and she likes the freedom of it. So guess what, y'all? Francesca is the diamond. That is episode 2. Boom. Moving over to episode 3. Episode 3 is called Forces of Nature. Rightfully so. Great title. So Penelope and Colin are trying to figure out what they're going to do with themselves after the kiss. They see each other out in public and they decide that they can't do the coaching anymore. It's not a good idea. Okay. Colin over there dreaming about Penelope, and honey, it's not no regular dreams. It's like he is kissing her, professing his love for her. He is going insane. Even at the balls, he's noticing her. He can't keep his eyes off of her. Lord the Lord guy who, him, the one who Penelope is hitting it off with. They are really hitting it off, having conversation. He's smitten with her. He likes that she has her own mind and all that kind of stuff. And Colin he got his eye on him too. Eloise is feeling terrible because she's probably the person that let the cat out the bag, so she comes to see Penelope. It's clear that they miss each other, but she's determined to not be her friend anymore. But she does let her know she hopes that she get everything that she wants. Y'all, I want her and Eloise to make up just as bad as I want Penelope and Colin to just get it on. Like, I don't mean get it on like that, but you know what I mean. The queen is playing matchmaker for Francesca. She pulling, the best of the best. Got this man to come in to see her in from 2 countries over or something like that. And so, Francesca really doesn't seem that interested, but she is going with the flow. Cressida's mom tells her that if she doesn't find a husband soon this season, then her and her dad are just going to choose somebody for her. So she better get to it. So Cressida decides that Lord Dublin, that's his name, Lord Dublin is suitable. Like, she's going to go after him. She didn't set her eyes on Lord Dublin. And her friend Eloise reminds her, girl, you know this man is in nature and he likes to travel and he does all this stuff. He ain't never there. You don't even like nature. You don't even like being outside. What are you thinking? She don't care. She rather that than her mom them set her up with some old man humping on her all the time with her knees back to her shoulder. So she's going for it. Over there at the Feathertons, the mom is on her girls about, are they humping their husbands? Are you guys pregnant yet? One of them can't stand it. Like, she doesn't enjoy it, so she don't want to do it all the time. She don't even want to do it when she have to. And the other one is like, we doing it all the time. We just did it before we got here. And her mom is like, don't be saying that, out loud. Come here and let's come here in the quiet. Let's talk about it. So she's explaining to her daughter that's not enjoying sex. She's explaining to her that it's different for women when women find pleasure, and when the man inserts himself, the younger daughter is like, wait a minute, insert himself? She's like, yeah, insert himself. What are y'all over there doing? Child, this girl said we be kissing. He started sounding all funny. He makes a weird noise. And he has to get up and change his pants. Mom's like, he's keeping his pants on? Talk about a birds and the bees talk, girl. This woman is thinking they is getting to it, honey, and they ain't doing nothing but dry humping. So, anyway, I just had to say that because that was so funny to me. Y'all know the crown is waiting to take their estate, so they got to get to it, and get that baby in there. Lady Dandridge gets a letter from a visitor that's coming. She is not happy about it. It's like not wanted, but she can't stop him. So, Cullen is watching Penelope at every turn. He is not liking this Lord person thing. It's all over his face, but he's not saying anything. He is acting out at home. They're like, what is going on with you? Like, Cullen is going through it, honey. Wait a minute. Lady Bridgerton, Mama Bridgerton, right? So there's another ball. Everybody's coming to the ball. Everyone is arriving. She drops her handkerchief. This guy picks it up. Honey, he is tall, chocolate. The man is nice looking. She's smitten with him. But she's polite, of course. Thanks him for the handkerchief or, whatever. They have a slight conversation. They're into the ball. Francesca is enjoying this new beau. Okay? They are dancing. They have a lot in common. She's smiling at him. She's kind of enjoying it, so she's getting into it. She's starting to like him until he says that he want 8 kids. That baby excused herself. Honey, she needed a break. She finds herself in this quiet spot out by the fire, away from the ball. She just needs some quiet. She's standing there. This little young gentleman, another chocolate gentleman, comes up. He needs the quiet too. She notices him. He notices her. They're not saying anything, but it feels good. She keeps watching him. She likes him, y'all. I don't know how the queen is going to feel about that, but she likes him. Anyway, she excuses herself, thanks him for the moment, and go on about her business. We actually find out that the chocolate gentleman that is smitten with Lady Bridgerton, Mama Bridgerton, is actually the unwanted visitor of Lady Dandridge, and it's also her brother. Talk about a scandal, honey. And she is like not happy with him. She wants him to keep his Peter Bop in his pants and go on back wherever he came from. She don't want that man there, but he there and his eyes are open, so I don't foresee him leaving anytime soon. Francesca has 2 suitors, the little chocolate drop and the one that the queen wants her to marry. And if she don't get with that guy, that's going to be an embarrassment. Penelope and Lord Dublin is hitting it off. He likes her. He likes a lot about her. He's smitten with her. And she's just happy she got a prospect. And he travels a lot. So if he decides that he wants her, then she's cool with that. She's cool with that. The problem with that is Cressida is also interested in him, and she is shooting her shot. So we're gonna see how that goes. And Colin, yeah, this episode should have been named Colin is sick to his stomach, honey, because he is going through it. Yeah, that is episode 3. Woo! Episode 4, honey. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I just finished binge watching all these episodes because I wanted to be caught up before the next part 2 started, and I think it starts next week. Woo, honey! Episode 4. So let's get into it. Okay, let me calm down. I'm being crazy. Let me calm down. So Francesca is expecting company. Lord no. Lord. Okay, so the one that the queen chose, he is on his way. They didn't prepare the finest of the bakery kind of stuff. He is coming to see her. This is what my grandmother used to call receiving company. When you get to start receiving company, I was about 16. I think I had to be 16 before I can receive company. But this is not about me. So they call it calling on her. So he is coming to call on her. They are expecting it. The whole family is in the little calling room because they have a special room that they come to where they can come visit. And the bellsman come in and announces that she has a caller. And honey, when that caller come in there, it's Lord Carrington. Lord Carrington. He's the little chocolate drop. He done just dropped in unexpectedly. But she's excited to see him. Like, she's smiling and smitten with him. They go over and they sit in the room. First, what was so funny is her little sister was like, Lord Summondy, I think that's his name. I know I'm mispronouncing it. We're so happy to meet you. We're so happy to have you. Baby, her mama looked at her like, no, that's not him. That was funny to me. It was cute and funny because it's 7 of the Bridgerton kids, and they're really a family, and I love it. Anyway, so back to her company. So Chocolate Drop comes to see her. They're just sitting in the living room, just sitting in silence. They're not even saying anything, not saying much. The family is watching them like, how are they going to get to know each other if they don't talk to each other? This is strange. Is she really enjoying this? Like, the whole little scene was so cute because there's really not any privacy, but there is privacy. Like, if you were to touch inappropriately, that girl has been defiled. You're going to have to marry her. That's how strict they are. So anyway, Lord Summondy, I'm just going to call him Summondy, y'all, because I know I'm not saying his name right. But he shows. So the bellsman come in and is like, another caller for Francesca. He comes in. They offer him something to eat. He goes straight over to Francesca, and he looks at the gentleman. He said, I don't think that we've met. He said, it's okay. I was just leaving. So he leaves, and she visits with him. So, girl, Francesca got 2 suitors. So over at Penelope's house, her mom comes in, and she's all excited, and she's being really nice to her, and Penelope is like, what's going on? Her mom let her know that Lord, what's his name? That guy has asked for her hand, for her permission to propose. Penelope is not all that thrilled about it. She's thrilled, but she's really not. So she kind of has mixed feelings, but her mom is excited for her, and it's a ball tonight, and so he will most likely propose tonight. In the words of the black culture, shit's getting real, y'all. Penelope is about to get her man. Meanwhile, Colin is, like I said, lashing out at everybody. His mom has noticed that he has feelings for Penelope. She metaphorically urges him to kind of go for it. She talks to him about how sensitive he is, and she's always appreciated that about him, always looking out for everyone, not really putting himself first. And she warns him about, letting the armor that he's put on to kind of help himself grow up, and to not let it rust. Like, she basically is telling him, listen, I know you got feelings for this girl, and you need to go for it. So Colin is sort of in denial. He really just wants to go to bed and get some rest. He is not going to the ball tonight. He decided he is not going to the ball tonight. And his heart kind of stopped a little bit. Like, he is not happy that this man is about to propose to Penelope, but he really don't know what to do with himself. So he goes upstairs to go to bed. The queen, so they are at the ball. The queen is watching Francesca like a hawk. Her match is losing the battle for her hand. Chocolate Drop is winning her over, so much so that she had just finished a dance with the bow that the queen had chosen for her. She had just finished that dance, so here comes Chocolate Drop, coming over to talk to her, and he came to bring her a gift. He said, "The last time I saw you, I know we ran out abruptly. I'm not good. I'm not good at words, but I am good at gestures. Like, that's where I value." And so he ran out to give her a gift, and he brought her this gift, and she has it in her hand. Here comes the Lord that the prince. That the queen. I gotta calm myself down, y'all. I'm too excited. But anyway, that the queen chose, and he has 2 glasses of lemonade. So now Francesca is standing there with this one with 2 glasses of lemonade, and the Chocolate Drop who is giving her a gift. Honey, she becomes flustered. Suddenly she is tired and she want to go home. She asks her mom, can she go home? Her mom is like, yeah, just let your siblings know and take one of them with you, and you can go ahead and go home for the evening. The queen is like, she ain't drinking the lemonade. Like, what's going on? Her assistant is like, yeah, no, she's not drinking it. So the queen is not happy about that. Penelope is dancing with the Lord guy, the one who's planning to propose to her. She's asking him that if she marries him, will it be for love? He's like, I love my my work, my study so much. I don't think that I'll have very much room for love, but we shall see. So she's learning that if she marries him, it will not be for love. Meanwhile, Eloise is giving Cressida a little pep talk about losing the Lord's interest to Penelope, and telling her, marriage is not, it may not be, the best thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Me and Penelope had planned to be spinsters our whole life. We're not into the society stuff. But Cressida can't accept that, because if she doesn't get a husband, her parents are gonna marry her off. Y'all know they be wanting that dowry for their for their kids or whatever. Like, they be needing that dowry with these girls. So anyway, baby, Colin is late to the ball. He decides to come to the ball, honey, and he walked right up to Lord Dublin while Penelope and him are dancing, and interrupted the dance. So baby, Penelope and Colin is getting into it. Penelope is like, what are you doing? You are gonna ruin it. You're gonna ruin it with Lord Dublin. And he's like, you can't marry that man. You don't love that man. That man is not right for you. Baby, Colin is being a blocker, you hear me? And Penelope is too through with him. They are going through it. You can tell that they over there arguing. Meanwhile, Lord Dublin is standing off to the side. Cressida notices it, and Cressida's like, girl, I'm going to get this guy. So Cressida's like, you don't have to stand by yourself. Let me finish this dance with you. They dance. They have a little good time or whatever. Um, Penelope finishes up with Colin by telling him, when I asked for you to help me, when I agreed for you to help me, I did not intend it for it to be where you would cause me to not get my husband. Like, what are you doing? I wish I had never, I wish I had never entered this agreement. She is ticked off. Laura Dublin is leaving. So she's chasing after him. She catches up to him and she's like, listen, listen, listen. Don't be upset. There's nothing. There's nothing with Colin and I. Laura Dublin looks at her and says, all this time I've been seeing you, been noticing you sitting outside your window. I didn't realize that Colin lived across the street from you. So are you looking out that window because you just want to see the scenery? Or are you looking out that window because you're looking for him? She's like, no, 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 no. We're just friends. We're just friends. We've been friends our whole life. Since we were kids. We're just friends. There's nothing. There's nothing. He said, I noticed that Colin has feelings for you. No, he don't. He don't have no feelings for me. That will never happen. He said, well, do you want him to have feelings for you? Colin would never have feelings for me, Lord Dublin. It's not that serious. He said, that ain't what I asked you. What I asked you is, do you want him to have feelings for you? She couldn't answer that question for real. Or maybe she did answer the question. But what he said to her was, listen, I need a wife. I'm going to be gone a lot. I'm going to be gone a lot. And I need a wife that doesn't have feelings for someone else. So, yeah, I'm not proposing to you. Baby Penelope is devastated. She is upset again. I think this is probably the fourth ball that Penelope ran out of. So Penelope running out again. She gets in the carriage. They're taking her home, and she is upset. She's in tears. It's horrible for her. Colin is running down the street trying to catch the carriage. Baby, he catches up to that carriage. He asked them to stop and can he get in? Baby, Penelope is hot. Oh, she let him have it. She is upset. Why would you do this? You have just ruined it. What are you doing? Baby. Colin's like, what if I did have feelings for you? What if I did? Colin, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't say things that you don't mean. Colin's like, I do. I can't stop thinking about you. He said, all I want to do is sleep because I'm dreaming about you, and that's where I may see you. I'm going mad over these last couple of weeks. I'm just saying everything that I've been wanting to say. Ooh, girl, they get the kissing. Honey, and they can't stop kissing. Woo! I'm so happy for him, y'all. I'm so happy. I know this is corny, but y'all have got to get into Bridgerton. Honey, baby, they breathing out hard. It is getting hot in there. I'm so tempted to cue up my old Nelly song. It's getting hot in here. Now take off all your clothes. I am getting... Okay, I'm not going to do that to y'all. I am not going to do that to y'all. Honey, Penelope is looking at him like, go for it, honey. He is going up her skirt, honey. He got his hands in the kitty box, child. They is... Girl. Colin is about to hit this thing in this carriage, honey. They are going crazy. But the carriage stops. They are in front of the house. Ooh, honey. They had to cool it off. Everybody is like, not everybody. I'm so excited. I need to not do reviews after I just finished watching the show. But y'all, I had to come to y'all with this. So they stop. Colin, fixes her clothes and stuff. They are flustered. They are laughing and giggling. Like they can't believe that they just went there and, praying that nobody sees them. Colin straightens up his clothes. He gets out the carriage. She's like, where are you going? What are you doing? He's like, come with me. She's like, your family will see me. He's like, are you going to marry me or what? I am so happy for them. So that is, that's episode 4. That wraps up part 1. Oh, child, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Y'all, what y'all think Colin gonna say when he find out that she Lady Whistle Down? Oh, yeah. Stay tuned for part 2. Yeah. Season 3, part 2 is coming back in a week or so. I want to say it's June 13th. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This was so good. Y'all, I love me some Bridgerton. The clothes, the outfits, the music that they play. Like, the music is kind of like they are doing violins. Excuse me. But it's a twist on the modern day music, and it's always perfect. The songs are always perfect for the scenes. It's such a good show. Oh, I forgot to tell you what. Back to the sister, Francesca. So back to Francesca. What the guy had given her, it was sheet music. Like he had this song rearranged to fit what she told him that she felt about the music. So he had the song rearranged for it to be played in piano just how she likes it, honey. And so what she went home to do was to play that music on that piano. Her mom comes in and sees her playing it, and she explains to her what it is, and she's so excited. She's elated. Her mom hasn't seen that excitement from her or even that joy in the dating process. And so she is happy. And but honey, how's she gonna tell the queen that it's looking like Francesca is not choosing her match? Bridgerton season 3 part 1. Part 2 is coming up. I'm gonna see if I can find some like previews or something of what people are talking about. Y'all, this is good. This is my jam. Thank you guys for coming in, watching this with me. Well, not really watching this with me, but listen to me ramble about this show. Y'all, please like, subscribe to my channel. I mean, don't please, but if you're enjoying it, come on, rock with your girl. Rock with me now. Hey, I'm out.